it looks like Jinro, who is, oh no, supply blocked again. Not for very long though, as the supply depot does go down. But, excuse me, clearing my throat. But yeah, Jinro is going to be getting a little bit of map control here, pushing up. I expect to see him actually take a third fairly quickly. He is really focusing on macroing right now. It looks like 2 Colossus are done, and extended thermal lances are done. It looks like a 3rd Colossus is almost done as well. So the Protoss is going to push out, and actually, if Jinro can, I don't know what's going on. He loses one. Nope, sorry. He loses one. Fishy. Looks like he loses one guy, and he's going to run away. And was that a Phoenix that I saw? Hallucinated Phoenix. I was like, I don't remember that. But oh snap! Look at this. I thought it was a drop, but it is not a drop. It is in fact a factory. Jinro getting some good scouting in by floating buildings over. Who needs scans, man? Just float your buildings. Especially, to be honest, in this matchup. Terran don't really use factories for much. I personally use them to build add-ons and then just lift it and build another add-on. That's what I use mine for. But, I mean, you got to use your building for something. I mean, you invest money into it, even if it was just to get to the starport. So, use it for something, and we can see Jinro is doing that. Oh, throwing down a missile turret, and another missile turret, and a 3rd missile turret. So, interesting. But, you know what? Actually, missile turrets are so good against everything that Protoss has. As you can see, NvMacSed is actually just moving his army back and forth. Now he has a little bit of map control. And Jinro doing a good job putting one Marine here. And this little tiny stuff like this is such a big deal. As now there's a drop. I was wondering why the supply suddenly was blocked. And he gets that one. And now he's going to run away. And can he get away? If he gets away, that's... and he does. Pretty easily, too. Very, very nice. Very nicely done. Oh, and by the way, when I go, that's actually me just like... I'll try not to do it because I realize that it's a little bit annoying, but that's just me going, oh, I wonder if he's going to do it. I had somebody in the comments be like, oh, look, he's sniffing crack. Which I did LOL in RL when I read that, but I am not, in fact, smoking crack or sniffing crack or injecting or... I don't even know, taking a bath with that stuff. I was just a little bit concerned is all. Okay, so now that we got that, oh snap, it looks like an observer does go down, and I'm actually really, you can see the supplies are just totally even right now at 157 apiece. But I'm interested as to why neither of them are expanding. Like, they're both just like macroing so hard that they don't have any money for an expansion, and I think that at some point an expansion would be a good thing to invest in, as you can only 2-base for so long. I find it interesting that both players are 2-basing at the same time. And this is what I'm talking about, this little thing, this Marine here, able to force this probe to go away, and now the whole army has to come down here. Well, they don't have to, but they're going to. There you go. And so just a little bit of a delay on NvMacSed getting his 3rd up. And also now Jinro knows exactly when he's getting his. And look at that. Jinro going to be floating over his own 3rd. So they're expanding at almost the same time, except that Jinro's is going to be a little bit quicker because it is in fact already built. You just have to float it over there. So good timings by both of these guys. And it looks like, oh snap, Jinro has guys just chilling right here. And he could run up and put some pressure. And that would be really cool, actually. But it looks like he is not going to do that right now, as these stalkers apparently have blink. Yep, there they are. Got some blink, and that blink is going to allow them to take control of that watchtower pretty easily. Looks like Jinro is now going to be finishing up Terran weapons level 2 and armor level 2. And an interesting time to push, and I guess he's just jockeying for position. I was going to say, normally when you get upgrades, you want to attack right when they're done, because it gives you a timing when your units are slightly stronger than your opponents, as opposed to attacking like right before they're done when they're the same. So, I mean, you've invested all the money into it, you might as well. But okay, let's go to the battle for a second. And look at this. That is 6 Colossus, man. That is a scary, scary number of Colossus. And I'm looking around the map. I don't see any more Colossus, but there is another one being built. So, oh my goodness, a little bit of scary time. And it looks like, I'm looking at the Twilight Council, it looks like legs have been, yep, legs have been researched as well as blink. So, the Stalkers and the Zealots both going to be much more useful. And it looks like Marines and Zealots, Marines and Marauders and Vikings, and that's going to be the name of the game, as well as some medevacs. So, this is the Terran Death Ball, the Terran Death Bio Ball /Air versus the Protoss Death Ball. So we're going to have to see which ones come out ahead. And there are a lot of sentries here too. I should notice he has had these sentries for quite a while. Not that I can click on one. There we go. So he can do tons of stuff. Look at this. Getting out a Hallucinated Phoenix, such a good choice. Just to be able to check and see what exactly the Terran, where he is, and be able to get in as good a position as possible. Because in huge battles like this, it really does come down to positioning. And here we go. The main battle is being joined, and it looks like a blink. Nice little blink to get away there. And nice little back and forth actions. And they both want to keep as big of a concave as they possibly can. It looks like a couple of Hallucinated Phoenix. And by Phoenix, I mean Colossus getting taken down there. And now it looks like, I don't know, Jinro's going to be, I need the mini-map for a sec. Even if I, okay, so the Protoss has pulled back quite a bit. He's going to be sitting between his natural and his third. And okay, now it looks like, oh man, they're just both sides being so careful about engaging. They really want to make sure that they're engaging the correct possible way. Oh jeez, look at that, one-shotting a Colossus. That was actually absolutely huge. And here comes the stem, and a whole bunch of force fields going down, and just tons and tons of damage being done. There are a ton of Vikings though, and the Vikings are actually able to take down all the Colossus. And it looks like, oh man, this is really close. I actually do not even know who's ahead here. Let's check out the army supply. It looks like Jinro is going to be getting quite a bit ahead actually in workers and in army supply. So good job Jinro. As we can see, it looks like he is gonna be cleaning stuff up. It looks like this battle is still anybody's battle. It looks like he has landed his Vikings, and now he's going to be pushing in. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's try this one. There we go. So it looks like he is going to be putting pressure and trying to take out some of these warp gates, and he takes out one. Lots of speed zealots coming in now, but it looks like, oh man, it looks like if you look the the units, it is 150 to 64, and there's the GG. Great game by both players.